channel. Today I'm going to be sharing with you how I make these delicious creamy chilaquiles. You need serrano peppers. I will be using 5. You need jalapenos and I will be using 3. You also need some tomatillos and I will be using 3. You also need some tortillas, some queso fresco, some chicken bouillon, some cilantro, some garlic salt. You also need some sour cream and you also need some sazon. First, you want to start off by putting your peppers and your tomatillos to boil. Then I'm going to put some oil to heat up. I'm not going to fill the pan, but just enough to cover the tortillas. Here I'm going to get about 6 tortillas at a time, and then I'm going to cut them into 4s, or you can cut them into 8s. All depends on how big you want your tortilla chips. Now that my oil is ready to go, I'm going to stick in the tortilla chips so they could take a quick hot bath. You want to repeat the process until you're done frying all your tortilla chips, and you're only going to leave them in there for about a minute to 2. It all depends on how crispy you want them. Remember to be careful when you are taking out your tortilla chips so that you don't burn yourself with the oil. I recommend using this type of spoon. I forgot what it's called, but it helps drain the oil. I'm going to place the tortillas here so that it can absorb extra oil. Now that our peppers and our tomatillos have come to a boil, they are now ready to be taken out and placed into the blender. I have placed the peppers and the tomatillo into the blender, and I'm going to add a 1/2 cup of the water that they were in. And then I'm going to add in the chicken bouillon. I just eyeball it. I really don't have any measurements. And then I'm going to add some sazon. And again, you can add as much or as little as you like. It's all to your liking. And last but not least, I did add in the garlic salt. And now I'm going to add in some sour cream. I'm only going to add this much. You can add more if you like, if you want it more creamier. But this is my preference, so that's how much I'm going to add into it. And this is what your tostadas should look like. They have that golden color to them, just what you want them to look like. I'm now going to heat up the pan and add a little bit of oil so that the salsa does not stick to the pan. And now that our oil is heated, I'm going to add in the salsa. And then you're just going to let that heat up for a little bit before you add in your tostadas. I would say like maybe a minute or 2 before you start placing your tostadas into their salsa. I have now added the tostadas, and then you just want to coat them evenly. And then I'm going to add some cilantro on top and just keep it on low heat. Let it do its magic. And then here's what it looks like now that they've all been fully coated. And now I'm going to add the queso fresco, and that will be the cherry on top. And here's the final product, some chilaquiles with cilantro and some queso fresco. You can serve your chilaquiles with a scrambled egg or with a sunny side egg on top, whatever you choose.